Hi y'all, my name is TaylorAnne and welcome to my little creative life. Today's video is just going to be a process of me taking all of these like scraps and little junky bits of trash that normal people would throw away and throwing them in a composition notebook and calling it junk journaling. So I've just been collecting little bits and pieces of trash, mainly like packaging, tickets, receipts, mailers. I've just been collecting them in this little cardboard bin for the last like 3 weeks or so I thought it was time to put them in a journal. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's been a while since I've done a journal with me, and I have a new kind of setup here, so I might be out of frame sometimes, and I'm using a glue stick, which is not my preferred method. I feel like they're so messy and kind of like lumpy, and they just don't adhere as well. So it is what it is, but I am really proud of myself because throughout this entire journaling session I used up the entire glue stick, and I have on order already some more like tape runners. So yeah, I'm just kind of throwing in a bunch of like tags and little bits and pieces from some things I purchased recently and just gluing them in. This next page has just these little pieces from a horror pop-up that we went to. It was so cool. I got that cute little cross stitch from Starry Eyed Stitcher. They have an Instagram and social media and all that, but it's just so cute. The place that it was at was called Horror Freak, and it was just like a spooky store, and I loved it. They had like clothing and music and games and just like a spooky store. So for somebody like me who's spooky 365 and Halloween is every day, I was living. I loved it. So that place was really cool, and then they had a bunch of like random vendors and stuff, and like I said, that's where I got that cross stitch was from one of the vendors, and I just love it. So she also gave me a free little like Happy Meal toy, so I saved the packaging from that. I saved the packaging from everything, like that specs bag. The yellow stickers were off of a vacuum, and then I just like will fill any empty space with like cute stickers. Those like fall themed stickers I just showed were from Happy Meal, and then on this page I am just using like the things I collect. So that's mainly what my junk journals are. Like you will see me sprinkle in some stickers and like stationery little bits, washi tape and stuff like that in any blank space, but most of the time I'm just using things that I find and collect. Like I will collect anything if it's not stapled down: coasters, business cards, menus, pamphlets, anything. I'll swipe it and put it in a journal. And it's not hoarding if it ends up in a journal. So here I'm just decorating the cover. I honestly wish I would have saved some room. I completely filled it with these random stickers, mainly some Nightmare Before Christmas ones, because it is Christmas time, but it's only the first week of December and I already completely covered the cover. So I wish I would have left a little bit more room, but I also added some red and green stars just to kind of make it more Christmassy. And here's where I did a little bit of hand lettering with a paint pen just to kind of commemorate the cross stitch that I got. This next page I'm folding in half and gluing together. I get asked often in the comments if I glue pages together or rip pages out in my composition notebooks, and I will rip pages out. Usually I'll find the center of the book when I'm starting a new composition book and just rip a few pages out, and then gluing pages together, it's kind of random, hit and miss. I don't always do it and I don't always not do it. So I don't know. There's not really a solid answer for that, but I do like to do it if I'm doing like a lot of collage layers or painting layers. It really reinforces the pages, and since these are just like cheap, inexpensive composition books, the paper quality is not the best. I love it for what it is, but you know, it's still very inexpensive, and when you glue the pages together, I feel like it reinforces it and bulks it up a little bit. And then also when you glue the pages together, I feel like you're working with less pages overall. These composition books, I think, originally come with like 100 pages or something like that, and that's a lot. And I like to go through these composition books like every 2-ish months or so. So doubling up the pages just means I have less pages to work with and I can go through the books faster. And since I like to add a lot of like layers and glue a lot of things into my books, they get really chunky. So the less pages in them, the better. So it's beneficial to rip out some pages and glue pages together for that reason. This next page is so cute. I went to the cutest little art store. They had so much good stuff. And the bag was so cute. Like, let there be art. I love it. So this is Artorama, and we signed up for their like membership program. Those are the little cards there. And then any blank space, I just filled with some star stickers and little tickets. I love using tickets in my journal. I clipped on those coasters with that giant paper clip, but it's gonna kind of be in my way while I continue journaling, so I'm gonna switch it out. But I just love it. I love the giant yellow paper clip. It's so funny to me. This next page, I'm gonna do a little collage. You can see I glued these pages together because I'm trying to get through this journal as quick as possible, and I was collaging some pieces on there. So I'm just gonna glue on these little pamphlet bits and add some stickers from this homecoming fair we went to. There was lots of like booths and like food trucks and games and activities and stuff. So one of the booths had like crafts, a couple of the booths had stickers, and so I'm just gonna kind of stick those in here, there, and everywhere. It was really fun. And then I have a little bit of washi tape, like I said, to fill in the blank spaces. I feel like if there's any room at the top or bottom of the page, I like to fill it up with washi tape. That's the easiest thing. And then just filling the rest of the space with things that I find, like little tags off of some squishies, or these ABC tags were off of our new Christmas tree. Yeah, it's just a junk journal. Everything goes in there, and there is not really much rhyme or reason. I do try and collage, like, depending on the event or like the day, or depending on the color, or just depending on what fits on what page. Things do like jump around. There's no chronological order really to my books, so I try and date things if it's applicable. But also these are just some squishies that I collected over the last few months, so all of the tags ended up on one little page here, and they're just so cute. I love that you can still kind of flip them and open them and see like the little bio about each one of the squishies. And then in any of the blank space, I just added some more star stickers that kind of color coordinated. I did some little doodle hearts, but I'm gonna go back over it and do doodle stars. I was really feeling stars this season. I feel like they're Christmassy. And this soda box was very Christmassy, so I stole it and cut it apart and just kind of collaged it into my journal. I think it's very sweet. Coca-Cola Christmas is just like classic. I don't really drink a lot of soda, but I like the aesthetics of the Coca-Cola Christmas. Next page, again, I glued it together. I don't always glue my pages together, but in this video I did. And then I'm doing a half page. I like doing like varying widths of pages sometimes, just because I don't want to have to decorate a full page. I don't have enough like ephemera for it, or decorations, or those little movie tickets just kind of fit perfectly on a little half page. On the left hand side of the page, I just have a collection of little tags off of a bunch of stuff I've bought recently. It's the holiday season, so there's been lots of like little shopping and stuff, like, and I don't know, we live in such a like consumeristic society that, I don't know, a lot of our like things and a lot of like what we do is like around stuff. So I like having those little like tags and stuff, so it's like a journal reminder of like my physical stuff. I don't know, that doesn't make sense. But on the left hand side of the page, I did a little like Harry Potter sticker collage with the cutest little Harry Potter stickers, because we went to this Harry Potter Forbidden Forest experience, and then after we went to Whataburger. So I saved like the little bag that came in it, cut it apart, and collaged it into my journal. And I was just living, because as a California girl, you know, we don't have Whataburger out on the West Coast, so I was loving it. And then I was gonna save the back half of this Artorama bag because it's just so cute, like let there be art. I was gonna save it and hang it up around my craft room, but instead I'm just gonna throw it in the journal because I think it's cute. And this last little page is kind of just a bunch of random little things that were left over from this journaling session, like one of the Coca-Cola baubles and a bunch of like these like packagings from our Thanksgiving turkey and pecan pie. And if there's any white space or any empty space, I'll just fill it with stickers like that spider or that ghosty. And here's where I'm kind of going through and doing some yellow stars just with a colored pencil and then outlining it with a black fountain pen. And here's a quick little flip through of how this journal is looking out so far. Make sure you're subscribed if you want to see it completely finished. I'll do another flip through. I might do some more process videos. I don't know if y'all like them, maybe over on TikTok or Instagram, something a little shorter and quicker. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing this video today, and until I see y'all in the next video, stay creative. Okay, bye.